Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Unturned Podcast. I'm your host, cucuycharles, and we're joined once again by the Knight Rider,
It is literally 1025. Send help.
Trident Games,
Knight kept us waiting.
and
I don't
zman1064.
Yeezy season approaching. Yeezy season approaches.
Now we recorded like 2 minutes of audio beforehand, and it actually killed itself, so we had to restart the recording. Z-Man's episode, we got all back together, first couple episodes actually, and
I gave up a few business deals to be here. So
shut up.
What do you mean?
We had to we're behind schedule on recording stuff, so that's why I didn't upload earlier, because we literally had to do it later on because Z-Man being Z-Man. I forgot that there was actually an episode supposed to be recorded.
I want to delay this long enough so that Charles has to upload on Monday.
Why? Why do you want me to upload on Monday? This is weird. This is.
I just
want
to be rude
episode.
to you.
But people are going to be going to school. You goober.
The curse of the first episode.
How did you come to Unturned?
I told you the Durante. Okay, but for real, like how I found the game. So I got recommended. It was a 2R Games video. I wish I remember which one. It was one of their ones on 2.0. It got recommended to me one day, and I watched it, and then I kind of went down the rabbit hole of getting recommended Unturned. Through this rabbit hole, throughout like a few months, I think it was, I found like 2R, Nilex, I think Somebody on Earth, funnily enough. A few other people.
Beef with.
I did have beef with SOE. We could talk about that later.
Maybe.
We could talk about a lot of lore later. The lore. But yeah, I found it through 2R Games. Actually,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
This guy.
When 2R Games announced their retirement, I'm pretty sure I was like the second or third most liked reply, and it was just me saying thank you for showing me Unturned with the depressed Wojak fucking
Oh no.
I want to die image.
The Doomer.
Yeah, Doomer.
Man, this is.
Yeah, it was really sad when they quit. They were like, they're one of those they're one of those YouTubers that just they never really fell off.
No.
Arguably never fell off. Because YouTube, the way I think I see YouTube, you only are good for so long, and then eventually, as time goes on, you will fall off. Your content will just become repetitive, or you just over time, if you get enough I guess fame, you could call it, again, ego turns to narcissism means you just are an asshole, and that affects content, you know what I'm saying? So 2R, they never fell off, I don't think, especially not other Unturned creators that I won't name. I don't want to start any drama. I just because you know me, I like a good bit of yelling. I like yelling at people. But I said I'd stop doing that, so I won't. But I will say there are some people that I think fell off. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to name any names.
So Z-Man, why did you play with a pedophile?
What do you mean? Oh, Nick. He's not a pedo, man.
I feel like lying. That's just what a pedo would say.
I'm not a pedo. Fun fact, my girlfriend's actually older than me.
Why is she a pedo?
She actually started dating me when I was a minor and she was 18. So actually, you could argue she's a
God, why would you just expose her like that?
It was fine. It's like barely a year. It's like barely a year.
God,
so it's fine.
You won't be sus in court,
man.
See, this is what you do for everyone out there. This is the it's like a calculation you do. So what you do if someone's younger than you, you don't date them below, I think it's this amount. Oh, okay. So what you do is you take your age you I swear to God, this will get clipped like
Okay.
out of context. What I'm
No,
about to
I know.
say.
I know what you're
You
about to
take
say.
your
I just
you take your
forget.
age, you
I'm
minus it by 10, and then you add 7. I'm pretty sure. You take your age, you subtract 10, and then you add 7, and
So you
that
subtract.
number is the lowest you could date
That's fucked.
at your age.
So
No,
you
come on.
subtract 3. So you no. So you subtract 3,
So
Z-Man. So you subtract 3. You do not subtract 10 and then add 7. You subtract 3. You stupid.
Listen, man, that's what someone at work told me. You
No.
subtract 10 and then
It's
add
something.
7.
No, I'm gonna go ask my mom. She knows. I'll be right back.
This guy's gonna ask his mom, bro. What is this, bro?
No.
Bro, what is this about Unturned, man? What is this shit? Okay, zman1064. Why did you get into
Yeah.
Unturned content creation?
I'm trying to think. Why did I get into unturned content creation? Let me scroll back in my videos. Well, I initially did my first gaming video was a Minecraft vid. I wanted to do like Minecraft. I actually wanted to play Subnautica, fun fact. I actually had a series. It's long deleted because it just wasn't good, but I think it was just like I just liked Unturned. I saw the videos on it. I saw like Dizzy D and stuff like that, and I wanted to do that. However, I've done other stuff. I did Starbound. That was a big deal. Recently I'm doing Tekkit. I went and played it's Minecraft. It's Tekkit. The first episode's at like 16K.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
in Victorian times, they said the ideal age would be half the man's age plus 7. So for
That's
me,
what I said.
no,
kinda.
you said
You said
minus
minus
10
10.
plus 7.
Look, for
No.
me, I'm 19, right? So minus 10, that's half my age. So wait, hold on.
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
50 divided by 2, that's
Yeah.
25, and then plus 7, okay, that's so 32. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's why we aren't Victorians.
I thought you said
Anyway.
that night was 50. I'm like, yeah, this made me laugh.
No.
Nice
I'm
kinda-
I'm 23, so that would be 11 plus 7. I can date an 18-year-old technically, but
Nah.
no.
But-
That's still
Oh,
that
well.
honestly, me being 23 dating an 18-year-old, that still makes me uncomfortable.
That's
but-
just sus. I'll call you out for that. That's it. That's over. That's it.
What are you calling me out for saying I would not date an 18-year-old?
You know, I'm not gonna elaborate. I said
How old are you? How
Uh,
old are you?
23.
It's a little weird.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Wait, so
Okay.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's like 5 years.
Yeah, I don't date like more than 3 years younger than me.
All right, but think about this, Mr. Knight Rider. So 23 minus 18, that's 5. Yeah, so that's 5 years. So
Yeah.
so imagine if you were like 21, that'd be 16. That's a little strange, don't you think?
What are you
Isn't that a little
saying?
This is such a weird.
I'm not
This is such a
saying
weird
it's
thing.
strange.
I'm not
for
saying
hypothetical.
anything. I think about that as well. Like, oh, okay, she's 18, I'm 23, but like, what if I wanted this relationship 3 years prior? She would
This
have
is
been
such a
like
strange
16.
hypothetical.
Okay, yeah,
this is
what
such a
if I
weird
wanted a
hypothetical.
relationship when I was 18?
This is the last,
13,
like,
bro.
your
That's
last
something
episode as a
you
host.
do, Z-Man. That's something you do.
This is your last episode as a host, and this is what we're talking about.
Listen, Z-Man's the one who brought it up.
This is just us.
Some goober activity right now.
Okay,
let's get back to-
Okay, new
let's get
segment.
back
No,
to
of
the
the-
turn.
No.
okay,
Question.
new
Question.
segment. New
Listen, Chad, I want to see your
segment.
try.
No.
Okay,
No, stop.
Fine,
it,
fine,
please.
fine.
Your most popular video was the Unturned 2 video. And I imagine
Wait,
you did
what?
not expect it to hit 100K like as soon as you uploaded it, right? How did it feel to reach that huge number?
Well, that's a funny story about that video. So I was leaving for vacation.
Don't care.
Fuck you. Okay, but yeah, I was leaving. I don't remember. I think I was going on a trip or something. and I needed to upload a video, and I had nothing like made. I was procrastinating. I've been procrastinating for like since November of last year. It's not
Based.
good. I keep procrastinating.
Yeah, that's why my
uploads.
video ain't out.
Recently,
I
I fucked
man.
up. I was a week late on my newest vid. I apologize for that. I've been busy with other stuff in my defense, but I am a procrastinator. With that video, you know, I already had the idea for it, and I wanted to make the video a bigger thing, that the 2.0, but I realized, not 2.0, 2, just 2, 4.0, whatever, same shit. I realized, like I basically was like, fuck off with this whole let's make a 10-minute video about something that only takes like 2 to 3 minutes to say bullshit. You know, like Spammel, for instance. I know I said I wouldn't mention any names, but he's a name I can mention because, like, he's already down. It's easy to kick someone while they're down. If he had, like, good rep right now, then I couldn't shit talk him. But because he fucked up recently with that horrible vid, I'm allowed to say this, he would totally fucking stretch out that video that I made to, like, 18 minutes. He totally would have, but it wouldn't have worked.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make a vid that explained where is Unturned 2, and that video explained it. It explained where Unturned 2 was. Nelson, I emailed him. He replied. That was the video. It was me reading an email.
Yeah.
It doesn't take more than 5 minutes for me to read that. Of course, I added an extra minute by me. Like, I kind of gave an opinion. I said, like, some jokes a little bit.
No one cares about your opinions.
Fuck you. But anyway, so I did that, and you know, the video when I uploaded it the first day, it was normal. It was normal. Then it started getting picked up by the algorithm, and then like one day it gained like over 10,000 views in a singular day.
No one asked.
That's pretty good.
Man, fuck you, fucker. You are the nerd emoji.
Speaking of that, new segment.
I want to continue. Something funny about that video. I'm gonna say this
video blew up for 30 days straight. 30 days, a whole month.
I find it funny too, because directly after,
hey, so did mine.
I can say this, right? I can say what privately happened directly after.
Sure.
I think we discussed it before. Sir Addy literally was like, bruh.
Oh yeah, no. So I didn't know Sir Addy was making that. He made his own video about it, and his video is way better than mine. But even he told me later on that my video needed to happen. That my video is like a utility video. That's something that needed to come out. He said about 4. Like, people needed an update. But yeah,
Sir Addy's a G, bro.
He is. I messaged him about it. Or he messaged me. No, so right after I made that video, he actually messaged me. And he said something along the lines of, let me go in our DMs and find it.
Oh, did you hear that, Sir Addy? He's exposing your private DMs.
No, I'm just looking so I can get right what he said. I just want to see what he said. I can't fucking find it. So to summarize, he said something along the lines of like,
you're always ahead of the curve.
damn, I need to like hurry up or something like. No, let me find it. I want to read
Sir
exactly what he said.
Sir Addy said, and I quote, "Wow, Z-Man, your channel is so awesome, and that video was so cool. It deserves 100 million views. Let me suck your cock."
Hold on.
That is a quote. That is a quote.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Z-Man
okay, I found it. He said, and I quote, "One step ahead of me, sir. I gotta pick up the pace, I suppose." And then I said, "What do you mean? Oh, my new video." And he said, "Indeed." And then I said, "Nice to know I wasn't the only one thinking about that." Yeah, I didn't know he was making his like masterclass vid.
Dang. Yeah,
I just
that video
that together.
Like...
Yeah,
no, Sir Addy is the best content creator in the Unturned community.
Now, why didn't Sir Addy make lore videos with that kind of production value?
Because he's done with it, bro. He left it in the past.
All right.
It's because he's not a nerd anymore, you feel? You go through a phase. It was a phase, you feel?
It's not a phase, Z-Man. It's the real me.
It's not a phase!
It's not a phase! Speaking of that, new segment. All right, can I introduce my new segment now?
No.
Okay, Z-Man, so listen to me here. If you had to choose, this is a real question after this.
Boxers or briefs?
Oh my god. Yeah, go ask that question.
Boxers.
Boxers. That's all I have. What's the difference?
I don't even
Between
know.
I like
boxers and
briefs.
briefs.
What are
Alright.
briefs like? What are
Charles,
briefs like?
ask your
Tidy
question.
tidy
Charles, ask
whities.
your
What is your
question.
saddest moment in the Unturned scene?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, what do you think I mean by that? That's a better question.
What do you mean my
What is your
saddest
saddest
Like,
moment
like-
for you in your Unturned experience? Like in your Unturned
Like
experience.
when I'm so sad.
No, as a I guess that's
or
more of a
like-
community member or content creator.
What, like an embarrassment?
Yeah, either
thing?
embarrassing. I'm just saying saddest. What is the saddest? That's it. That's a very interesting question.
I'll go most embarrassing and thing I regret most. It was like 2 years ago now, or something along that lines. I made a video two-ish, almost two years ago, titled what was it? Twitch streamer loses his mind over Unturned. I made a video about this Twitch streamer that was he allegedly he used donation money meant for his dog that was giving birth on a $50 rank for Brad's RP.
No.
So we were trolling him, and then he threatened to dox all of us. So I made a video out of it, and what I didn't realize was the guy was he had severe autism or something.
You said Asperger's, right, or something?
It was
like that.
It wasn't Asperger's. He had severe autism. He had PTSD or something like that. I didn't know that he had those mental issues. And 8 months after that video came out, I'm pretty sure it was P9 brought it up. He called me out on it. We had a whole live stream where we went over it. I think I still have that VOD somewhere. The streamer actually quit streaming. I don't know. I felt bad. I apologized to the streamer and I deleted the video. I sent the streamer apology via Discord DM. I took the video down, not only because that was fucked up. A friend of mine who was in the video, which I won't name, but he's in all my vids, so you could probably guess who. Don't say his name if any of you guys know. He also asked me hey, remove that vid. Just get rid of it. So I did. Unfortunately, that specific thing that I did, people still use it against me after all this time. It's been a year. I don't know what else I could do. I apologized to the guy and I removed the video. P9 kept the video. I'll say that. He kept the video and he parades it on Twitter every once in a while when I do some shit. It'll be oh yeah, well he bullied this guy. Even though the streamer literally asked for the video to be removed and for it to be forgotten about because he just wanted to move on. I'm pretty sure everyone there wanted to move on, but P9 with the whole. He has a track record of this with me and with the Union where he'll bring up old shit. He still brings it up. He actually brought it up last week in Unturned Official.
Interesting.
For those of you that saw that. Yeah, that was my biggest
regret.
That
that was a funny moment in Unturned Official.
What's crazy is that for those 8 months that it was up, nobody complained. No one, they were all that was a really well-performing video. Everyone was yo, this is the best video ever. It was so funny. It's just, I don't know. I just think that's interesting on the internet that something isn't deemed bad until someone does some digging. Because if it's I don't know. I think it's just interesting how the audience reacts to something. They'll think it's good until someone says it isn't. I'm not trying to say the video was good at all. I didn't think about it. Yeah, basically.
We really do.
When you were saying
But
earlier,
yeah, that's my biggest regret. That's my biggest.
When you were
regret,
saying
is that
earlier,
video.
I don't know what else I could do. It reminded me of when Keemstar said, "Why am I still getting hate?" And I was bro.
Honestly, here, Charles, tell me what else could I do?
Yeah, just delete your
Maybe
channel.
I can make a public.
I'm tweeting that out. I'm tweeting that out.
That's what they'd want me to do. I swear. I could make a public I've thought about making a public statement about it.
No, the whole situation was really fucked. In all angles, it was really bad. Everybody was in the wrong. It was fucked.
I mean, I guess, man, I don't know. The whole P9 still using it. I guarantee you, I started some shit by mentioning this. He's gonna fucking say something possibly
hi,
if he
P9.
sees this. Hello, P9.
Hey, P9, if you want to come on the podcast now, because Zeman's no longer a host,
Yeah.
you can come on and we can have a friendly discussion.
Oh my goodness, dude. He threatened to make a video about it.
Okay, Z-Man, like and retweet
As
what
well.
I just.
This guy is
tweeted.
like tweeting mid
Like, so
episode.
corporate.
This guy's tweeting mid episode.
Z-Man, when that one video is mentioned for the 9th time, why am I still getting hate?
For the
Okay,
nth
but for
time,
real,
that means
man,
a
I-
really high number.
Like for real, what could I do? I don't know. Nothing.
All right,
There's
let's move
nothing I
on.
could do.
Let's move
There's
on.
nothing I could do.
Okay, I want to ask you this then, because now we asked that. What is your happiest moment
Yeah.
as a content creator?
My happiest moment.
Yeah.
My happiest moment. Let me think. I think there's a lot of great. I mean, when you say that, I'm just thinking of videos. I think my one of my happiest moments. I'm trying to think about it. There's so much, like the whole war on pay to win. That was great. I think my happiest moment was when I hit when I started that, like I had that crazy sub growth from that vid. Like I went from what did I go from? I went from like 3,000 to 4,000 in like under a month. And
Yeah, I
then
remember that,
like I went from 4,000 to like 5,000 in under a month. Like that crazy sub growth. That was probably my happiest moment, just because like I'd been doing YouTube since like 2016, July of 2016. I had just been like literally nonstop every month. Like sure, not every day, like not consistent, but every month. And for like the last like 2 years at that point, every week I was uploading. I like put my heart and soul into the vids and try to make them better and better every time. And I felt like it finally paid off a little bit. Like I finally got a little bit of recognition for my work I've put in these last few years. Because I've been doing YouTube for like this August. It'll be this month it'll be 5 years. 5 years. It's actually been 5 years already. I think I've already passed the anniversary. I was supposed to do something for that, but I forget. I forget all the time. I mean, my sub growth is still great. Even like it's that video came out in November. Ever since then, I've just been like every video does well except for like Tech It, but like that doesn't matter. I'm not doing that for views. You know what I'm saying? That's just for the culture, I guess you could say. Not everything I put out like does really well.
Wait, I thought you said you specifically were doing it for views.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Never in my
I remember you
life.
telling me in
Kidding.
DMs that you just wanted to get big off of Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Like Minecraft was blowing up, and you wanted to get big on it, so
Hey,
you just jumped
man.
on Minecraft and did like a hardcore
Yeah, I
series.
remember you specifically said you wanted to one
Of
up
course I
P9
did.
because he tried to get into
Hey, all
Minecraft.
I'm saying, man.
I was making a reference, bro, and you just had to say it.
All I'm saying is that P9 did his Minecraft series. My Minecraft series has so far done better than his. That's all I'm saying. The first app.
P9 deleted
And I
it.
also specifically
remember that.
remember you making fun of your fans.
What did I make fun of them for? What'd they do?
I don't remember, but I remember.
Nice job.
I remember.
What'd I do?
This is a funny thing. We were saying that like we could probably just make you a soundboard and just make someone else like random. Just put your character on it, and then just plays like sounds.
I remember that.
And it probably would be the same.
Okay,
That's
so
funny.
okay,
Jesus.
new segment.
No.
Now.
All right, let's not listen to
Please.
this. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Right.
Okay, die. Go ahead. I'm fucking with you.
Okay,
Fine,
new
do your fucking nerd segment, man.
Okay, new segment. Nerd Rider recommends. Okay, today Nerd Rider recommends The Terminalist on Amazon Prime. This series,
Shut-
I
dude,
Okay,
what
now
the
Wait.
hell?
Wait.
binged all
Fuck outta
8
here.
episodes.
This has nothing to do with anything.
Wait, what?
Isn't that thing with Chris Pratt? Isn't that Chris Pratt?
Yes, it's so freaking good. I binged all 8 episodes in one night. I stayed up till 4 a.m. I do not do that. This show was insane.
Okay. I'm really
Bro,
happy for you. Can we continue?
Honestly,
This guy-
I love the book series. I love the book series. I love this series. They strayed a bit from the book, you know, but like what
Why do you
what
think I'm
adaptation
leaving the
doesn't?
podcast?
What
This is
adaptation
why.
Listen, with you gone, the podcast will be better. We can get P9 on here. We can get Nelson on here. We can get actual good people
Dude.
on here because you're just that controversial, Z-Man. No one wants to be on here because they don't like you.
This is
Hey,
true, though. This
good,
is
man,
true.
that makes it
P9,
more
again, my
exclusive.
DMs are open. You can message me at any time.
Dude, I thought you didn't like him either.
He's probably never gonna get on the show, but being honest with you.
Listen, P9 was nice to me. P9 was nice to me. I like P9.
He's in a call with he's nice to people he wants to fucking take advantage of.
He's nice to
obviously.
people he wants to fuck.
I don't think so. No, I don't think that's the right term. I think
Nah, not take advantage. He does pay people.
he pays
now.
he pays people like a lot more money now. I mean, in the past.
Yeah, especially since after the Sven thing,
I
where
would-
he was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he doesn't pay people.
Yeah, after Spen, it was different P9. That's like if we're going to eras of P9, if someone would do like a whole lore video on P9, you have to like put Sven as like a turning point.
Might
for
fucking
P9.
would.
Because it really was a
Might
turning
fucking
point.
would do that.
As much as like I guess if we actually
Alright,
ever
let's
get
not
him
talk
on,
about
I'll
that.
talk
Can we not talk about that? Let's not talk about that. Fuck. This is my
Wait,
my last.
yeah, we're talking about
no,
P9.
no, no,
I don't want
more
to
about
waste
P9
my
now.
time. I talked about him a little bit. Obviously, that's like just like that's to be expected. Anytime
Okay,
I'm
but
doing
I
anything.
feel like Z-Man's saddest moment as a content creator was when it was proven that P9 does not fake his base raids. I repeat,
Dude, there's-
P9 does
I
not
have proof
fake
to
his base raids.
suggest otherwise. I have.
Okay, where is it? Where is it?
I am
Where
waiting.
is it?
I am
Okay.
waiting.
Yeah, you're waiting. You're
I
waiting
am
for the. You're
waiting.
waiting to find the proof. That's what you're waiting on.
No,
You're waiting to
no,
find the proof.
no.
bro.
I'm
You're-
waiting. I'm waiting for the right moment. I don't want to just start
Hmm.
drama. I will only start drama if I am
Under
if I
attack.
am
Yeah, can
attacked
you
first.
wait before this episode's over to start drama? Because once we do that, it will be us three talking about the drama that you're starting.
Yeah, that is
See, I
true.
just-
That is
this
true.
You-
all of the drama within the last year I've done simply so we could talk about it on this
this
show.
guy.
Okay, so I have another question for Z-Man. Why do you not like good maps and like
What are you
bad
talking
maps?
about?
Talking
What do
about
you mean?
Rio, bro. Rio is a good
Fucking
map,
suck.
bro.
He's still
It's a
on
good
this.
Team
map.
is so
No, I am
funny
still on this. I
Twitter.
like Rio. I got it.
Let me
listen, I
break
got
this
it. I'm
down.
okay, fine. Break it
Listen,
down.
Nerd
Break it.
Rider,
Finally,
let me break
evidence.
it down.
Evidence. Break it down.
Number
Break it
one.
down.
Break it down.
Number one. Rio
This sounds like
Dev
a-
Team on Twitter are the most unfunny fuckers of all time. Number two, their map is just fucking like I never even played it. That's how boring it was. I played it for like 30 minutes and then I got off. I'm like, dude, this fucking shit sucks. These guys obviously just made this map because they could get a bundle box so they can make some dough. Like, no one gives a fuck about motherfucking, you know, the map. No one cares.
Motherfucking
No
No,
one
that's
gives a dick.
just not true. It was like their first map.
They need to make new ports.
Dude,
now.
that shit sucked. The first map should have been better.
They did not just. They did not just make it. For
It
bundles,
sucks.
okay?
Here, I'm
It
gonna
just
add on
doesn't.
to what
It
Z-Man
doesn't.
said.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna add on to what Z-Man
Okay.
said. For me, it literally the art style just did not look appeasing like at all my eyes. It actually hurt me to look at the actual art style, the map.
The trailer was
and
kind
then
the
they're
trailer
like,
was
"Hey,
kinda
you
mid as
know the
well."
bad map, you know this horrible map that we made? Let's make a sequel. Like nobody asked for
Wait,
there
what
to be a
sequel?
sequel.
What sequel? What? What about a sequel?
Don't tell him.
What's the sequel?
Don't tell him.
You mean
Don't tell him. Please. This is
Wait,
it would be
what?
funny if we don't.
Easter Island? No, I'm
We're not telling you. We're not telling you that. You just have to find out
You have to
yourself.
find out in the next
What do you
episode of the
mean?
Unturned
What?
Podcast.
No! Bro, what are you? Listen,
You want to
listen,
talk
listen,
about
listen.
the recent stuff that's happened in Unturned, or you want to talk about like other things? I don't know. You guys are gonna keep talking about random shit.
You guys got more questions for me, man?
Z-Man, do you
Preston,
think
But this is
listen.
my one episode.
who would
This is
you
my
okay,
only-
who would you kill in this voice call right now?
Like, why do I have to kill them? Is there a reason?
You just have to. One of them.
Let's just say
What happens if I don't?
die.
What happens
You
if I
die.
don't?
So
So either I die,
you have to kill
or
one
I
of
have
us.
to kill someone
Yeah,
here.
Exactly.
I'd kill the Knight Rider.
Hiya!
I don't know. I just like if
Why
I had
not
to
Trident?
choose.
Trident hasn't said anything.
What do you mean?
Trident helps me make really good YouTube intros.
Okay,
yeah,
and I
actually,
provide
so-
you with knowledge of unturned esoterica.
This.
Yeah,
this-
so
this guy-
useless information.
Did you? I'm really disappointed that you brought up the fact that I don't speak. That's my entire mojo. There's nothing new right
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's my entire mojo. How about you, Mojo Jojo? You way in the Jojo Mojo Mojo Jojo.
See, this is why I
Christ,
would
Nerd
kill him.
rage. This is great.
See, like, like I wouldn't kill.
Trident
nah,
says
yeah, I'd
Mojo
kill
when he
Knight.
looked like Mojo Jojo, bro.
No,
Like,
See-
you have not seen me, right? And you have. How do you not look
I've
like
literally
Mojo?
I've literally seen your face. You look worse than
You
him.
know,
Do you really? No, I can easily
Is there
bring it
any
up.
questions?
It's already
in the
been run down to the
podcast
I'll
ground.
show my
Discord?
face right now.
no,
You
stop,
actually
stop,
look like
stop.
a nerd
No.
emoji.
No, this guy, I
I'll
can't.
show it right
fucking
now.
serious.
Look
Are
at
you
me.
fucking
Look
serious?
at me.
Fucking serious.
Put this in the episode. Put that in.
Yeah.
Screenshot that and put it.
No,
on
it's
Twitter.
gonna be on the.
Why does he look like the nerd emoji?
All right. dude.
Why does he look like the nerd emoji? How could you do that?
I don't.
You
I
guys
know.
don't got any more.
Okay, Z-Man, Z-Man.
Doesn't, the
Questions?
nerdy emoji doesn't
More.
have an awesome stash and sexy goatee.
Z-Man,
okay?
do you
Yeah, it
think?
does.
I got
Do you think unturned content right now is getting better or worse?
Dude, it's fucking in the shitter.
I think.
Here,
I
this
think
is
it's
finally
slowly
my
picking
platform.
up. I was right.
This is my
Hey.
platform.
No, I don't think so, dude. I think I'm sorry to
Alright.
see it pick up. Like I'm gonna give a
Can I-
shout out
can I
to
break
our
it
next
down?
guest. Probably our next guest is gonna be soon. Lap. Actually, like decent.
Lap.
He's actually decent at making
Is
videos.
he good?
He makes like think of like a Rust YouTuber.
He's
but from-
no,
he-
he's below them.
Oh,
He's
I
not
see
at that
him.
level yet. He's not
Wait,
at that level
I
yet.
know this guy. Didn't he get all of his subs from P9?
No, congrats. By the way, congrats to
Yo,
1K.
bro, yeah, congrats to 1K Lap. We love
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I was in one
I
of his
don't know.
videos.
I honestly think that Lap is gonna blow up pretty big. Like he just needs to get better at the
You
game.
want-
Because I'm looking at his content. He's like doing okay. Like the way he structures his videos is okay, right? But he just needs to get better at the video game. Like I saw him like for the newest video he had with Unite. He literally was stuck at the military base for like the entire video. I'm like, what are you doing, man? You should have moved away in like the first 3 minutes. I gotta like sit this
Do
guy
you want
down.
my
I
opinion
honestly need to
on
sit this guy
unturned
down
content?
with like a couple other people and be like, this is how you play, all right? We're not no longer. I'm not gonna let you play with Goose anymore, bro.
Here, I'll add
you're
him,
gonna
I'll
get
add
me
him
on
to
now.
the. I'll add him to the call. I'll
No,
add him to
no,
the
shut
call.
up. We're not doing it with him.
No, this is Z-Man's
This is Z-Man's
episode.
episode,
Come on,
but still-
have some respect.
But still, I just wanted to bring
Do
this
you
up.
want my opinion?
I'm on the podcast right now, ma.
Let me break my. Let me break down my
Break my
opinion on
dick.
unturned content.
This is a joke. This
Do you want
podcast
because
is a
this
joke.
is gonna be like the one time I'm able to like bring it up and have a reason to, because I'll go on like little tirades on my streams and no one gives a fuck. This is gonna be the only time where I speak my piece and my opinion and actually like it have met it means something, because
No one cares.
man, fuck you. All right, so unturned content, dude. This fucking game's got no content. This shit's fucking dead as hell. All right.
No,
Listen, all I want you
disagree.
guys to do, listen. Go to YouTube, right? You go on YouTube. You go into the search bar. For all the people watching at home, open a new tab, keep the podcast in the background. You open up youtube.com, right? You open up YouTube. You look up Unturned, right?
It's shit. It's shit.
Unturned.
Unturned. I'm doing it live right now. Unturned. Now you go
Snowballing
see there's
in the
this filter. There's this button says filter. Filters. This week. You search by this week, and then you don't search by relevance. You search by view count. That's how I look at the unturned sphere on YouTube. And this shit is dead. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm an avid-
NTA left no stone unturned. Cast of June attempt JEE
Yeah, like
2022.
half of it isn't even fucking like unturned
It's
anymore.
just
Like
terms. Also, like
Whoa.
a fair amount of unturned videos are like a purple
Man.
like background or some sort of blue background for like an anti-cheat.
oh yeah,
Sure.
that's another
There's
thing.
a ton
That's
of
just
these
a spam.
anti-cheats.
But
I-
look at it. Like I'm looking at it right now. Like everyone's views
Nima
are so
leaves
low.
no stone unturned to expose
Also, anyone who
the
wants anti-cheat,
imposter Virat.
anyone who wants like anti-cheat, what I want you guys to do is to go to this one website. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. It's called Just Get Better at the Game. Like, for the love of
Lol.
God, please.
No, but like, and also, no offense to anyone that doesn't speak English, but I'm looking at it and it's all non-English. Like, we got P9. Obviously, he'll get a lot of views. He's got like 10% of his 200,000 subs watched. So obviously he'll get like views.
No. Hold on. Go
Wait,
to this
no.
channel, Paltar.
I
What
don't
is
give a
that
fuck.
thumbnail, bro? Look at
Wait,
that.
isn't like
What?
half the unturned population like Russian?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I
yeah,
think
it's all
so.
Russians now. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just
No, we don't speak Russian.
I can't watch Russian. Unturned was when I joined the community, it was English only USA. You feel?
Yo, how come I didn't get a notification for Toothy's new upload?
Yeah, that's right. Gatekeep.
So
I love gatekeep.
I'm looking at it, right? Like this one guy, Russian verified 3 days ago, only 14,000 views. Unturned used to get hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. And I look at this content and like, I don't want to watch, like, even like, dude, it's just fucking like, it's just boring, man. It's just the same shit over and over. It's, oh, let's raid this base. Whoop-de-fucking dude, you did a base raid. Yeah, congratulations. Like, yeah, sure. Maybe I'm being a hypocrite because my last Unturned video was a base raid. But like, when I do that shit, I at least try to make it different from everyone else. Like, I like try to take my time, try to make it a little bit funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like every base raid video I've ever watched is just like it feels like I'm watching a let's play. It's like barely edited footage of someone just like playing the game. Like people only watch it for the loot.
It's
That's
like an
it.
unboxing video.
What about,
I've said this before.
my Science of
I've said this
Unturned
before.
series, bro?
The only good Unturned raider out right now is Liam. Liam does game.
I love
Liam.
dude, I love
We love
Liam.
Liam.
Dude, if you
Liam
get yourself a
Liam
sandwich
said
and you
that
can
I
just,
was
like,
the
sit
heart
back and watch
emoji.
his,
I
like,
love
and
him.
watch his Elver series. That's just like that's like the peak of my lunch.
There's just like there's no content.
I think
there's nothing.
I was
nothing
having this
cool.
discussion with a couple other people, but there is a big problem with Unturned. But it's not necessarily, you can't fix it. There's only a couple people that can, and hopefully eventually it will get fixed. There's something interesting that you could do. It's called the Minecraft syndrome. I'm gonna say this right now for anyone that wants to do anything on Unturned. Literally look at Minecraft. It's literally the biggest thing.
So you're saying we need to copy Minecraft?
Yeah, we just implement it into Unturned.
Mhm.
You want us to
I mean, I
succeed?
guess.
That's how we win. Literally, that game has been mapped out like 700 times over, bro.
Yeah.
That game has been mapped out
'cause,
like so heavily in content. Can we all agree?
It is.
Like that's the most heavily
agree.
mapped game.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's been a billion videos of Minecraft.
Exactly. So we can.
But like
Bro,
Unturned, man,
I'm looking at my latest videos.
There's nothing,
I
man.
fell off, bro. I fell off.
Off night.
what do you mean, like view wise or
Dude,
something?
this guy's like,
Yeah,
oh, I got
bro,
1,000 views. Shut up, mate. I only get like what 200, but I don't.
You don't ever
Because you've
upload
been-
it.
It's because like
I
I don't know. I will say like, listen, I know we shit on the fucking nerd writer every day.
love
Yes,
it.
I agree. The fucking YouTube shorts of Unturned is kind of like,
Funny.
bro, what the
No,
fuck you
okay,
doing? But like, I will say, out of there being any at all innovation to like Unturned content, I will say the Knight Rider is like a little bit better because he's doing something no one else is doing. He's doing lore. Who the fuck
Lore.
does
No,
lore?
Knight is
Nobody.
better. Knight is better. I don't know what you're
Nobody does lore. No one does
talking about. Exactly.
lore.
That's why Knight's
No
better.
one has done lore for years. He
Thank
came
you,
back.
guys.
He revived like an untapped like
Unturned.
genre video.
An
Unturned
market.
content. I'm serious, man. Like he could use some work, maybe a little bit less nerd emoji, but
Alright.
like I will say he's like an exception of like decent and like arguably good Unturned content. Regardless if you like lore, you got to acknowledge like the guy, He's
Thank
doing
you.
something no one else is doing. Everyone else is just doing the same shit, base raids, all this. Like, no one gives a fuck about like any of that shit. I'm trying to do trolling. That's what I'm trying to do because like no one does trolling. Trolling is funny. I think people agree that that's like better than just the average survival fucking video. Like.
Uh-huh.
There are
I do
certain
the
large
podcast,
unturned content creators, who I won't name. I've already mentioned one. I don't want to mention any more names today.
He's kind of annoying. Like, you know zman1064. He
Z-Man-
makes like radio
Listen,
videos.
Z-Man is
man.
a lot of things. He's a troll,
That's
a
it. All right, you can
jerk,
stop.
kind of
Stop. You can stop
rude,
now.
mean.
Yep, you can go on,
You
stop.
could say a bit
Yeah.
homophobic.
You can end it there. 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 End it there. End it there.
Yeah,
Never in my
that was
life.
the joke, Charles. That was the joke. I was gonna end it
Okay.
there and then not say anything
Okay,
good. But I
on this
say
idea of
Z-Man-
originality.
Z-Man's funny. Z-Man is funny.
Uh,
There, he's funny.
Thank you.
On this idea of originality and Unturned, yeah, Knight is the only person that I can see pushing.
He's being original.
Yeah, he is.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I like to say maybe I'm being original, but even to that extent, I don't even
there's
know.
like
Maybe
three other
I
people
fell off.
before
say-
you. What do
I
you
don't
mean?
know.
I do
I-
have a video in the works
Only
that
three.
isn't
See,
like
literally, Knight
isn't
has only
lore
one other
related,
person,
bro.
one person behind him, and that's Serati.
Yeah, well, there's
I do-
there's a billion people that did the general survival let's play.
Yeah, I know.
I just
like-
that's me, and I love it, dude.
That's Trident Games.
so
and then
fun.
there's me that did the
Trident
podcast,
Games.
which
Trident,
everyone
you
else
make up for
failed,
it,
and
'cause
I
you
made
have
an
edits.
actual one. Yeah.
Wait, I have what? I couldn't hear.
Trident, you make up for the survival because you do some crazy intro edits. Like no one does that. That's the thing. No one. I don't see anyone do.
Oh yeah,
like
the
that.
Stranger Things one was just
That one was
mwah,
fire.
bro.
That one was fire.
Wow.
That one was
pretty
pretty
good,
good. See, like
Or-
I feel like
only
the
is-
people in this call have all done something original. And then we got like these large unturned YouTubers that still upload. They've been uploading for years. You know, some of them I
But-
have a lot of respect for. Some of them I don't. But like they
what?
they don't upload the good stuff anymore. All they do is just fucking episode fucking 57 of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like go back to like when you made really
How-
cool and like good things. You know what like I don't know if I'm making any sense.
However, it does
People they're not innovating. That's the problem with Unturned YouTube. There's no innovation anymore. The game is innovating, like the modding scene, updates, you know, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that is innovating.
Yeah, the game itself
but
and content in the game is pretty big. Like, it's actually really crazy.
No, it's huge.
It's crazy.
It's crazy how good it is.
Yeah.
But then the
the
fucking
YouTube scene, there's nothing.
Exactly.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
nothing.
YouTube, and then that's the prime reason why people think Unturned is dead. Is because
Yeah,
there's
that's
not
why.
a
It's
lot
because
of
there's no. But it is kind of dead on YouTube. I won't lie. Unturned is dead on YouTube. Like we like nowadays today, the views I get are considered a lot, which is sad considering it used to get hundreds of thousands of views,
Yeah,
tens
like
of
Rice
thousands
Chef.
of views.
I remember Rice Chef, Chief Grief, like Big Boom.
Chief Grief. No, Chief Grief. Don't make me cry, bro.
MLBB,
Please.
like, he was a big example of, like, caring. Hey, guys? Yeah, of course.
And then and then
He
of
was
course
there.
2R Games.
Yeah, 2R too.
Listen, if Man-O-Man uploaded more consistently in the same style, he'd be
playing-
carrying. He would be carrying
He's
right now.
playing with Mexican people right now, so
Okay.
What?
Okay, what's that mean,
He
Trident? What's that mean,
uploaded a
Trident?
Dude,
okay,
he
just
quit.
for the audience, I can say that because I am half through.
Man,
And I
Man
can question
quit,
that. And
though.
I can question that.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
Man-O-Man-
can.
Man quit though. He quit. He
Yeah,
said
he's
in a new
gonna-
vid.
He
he
said
wants to do
he's
something
gonna
else.
play other games, but still like tell stories and stuff.
Look, Man got the utmost respect for him. Like I like edgy content, obviously.
Dude
I
got a
think he'd be
million
in the-
views on
I-
an unturned
I
off
think-
video.
Yeah, but that was like
I
2
felt-
years ago.
I felt
Yeah.
like the most the
He was getting a lot
one
of
on
views though.
turn off
Uh-huh.
video that he uploaded. I don't know, it just didn't feel.
Look,
right
man,
for me.
he was getting
Yeah.
like 100,000 views. Like, yeah,
Look,
he's good.
I
I'm
will
sorry
say-
though. I will just say this. He leaves unturned, the fall off begins. Like, I don't care how
Oh,
good the
no.
content he makes, he's not gonna get views. I'm sorry. That's just how YouTube works. If you
Man-O-Man,
if you-
don't leave!
What
if
about
he
Union
pivots,
though?
if he
Unless that's like
pivots,
the one.
that was an exception. That was a one-off, like 1 in a cajillion chance of that happening. Like He uploaded that RL Craft series, and for like the first month or two, it got like 0 fucking views. It got like 3K, and then it randomly got picked up by the algorithm somehow, which I'm happy it did. The guy deserves like that growth, you know what I'm
And he
saying? But
inspired
like
so many other content creators.
even then, like Union, love the guy. I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but like he fell off view wise. He doesn't upload anymore. He shouldn't have quit Minecraft. And I know he didn't want to play, he doesn't want to be a Minecraft YouTuber. But like, if I was in that position, I would suck it up for at least a year and consistently upload Minecraft, build an audience, and then maybe during that like time of consistent uploads, sprinkle in a little bit of other content, and then see the ideal stage you could get to on YouTube. I know because I've planned this out just in case I ever went big with something. You need an audience that will watch you, not the content you upload. They need to watch you. They need to come back for you. People like Jay Schlatt. People watch him. They don't give a fuck what he uploads. I remember like for a while he was uploading videos of him talking about just talking about random shit. Like he talked about his
bro.
cat.
I want Jay Schlatt's cock, bro. Like,
but here's the thing about that. I think we all could agree. I think Union really fucking blew it up.
He blew it.
No, I think he really.
I'll be honest.
Because there's a lot of things. I
it.
mean, we all know. I think we all know. But Union literally had.
I love the guy,
He had
blew
connections to literally the Dream SMP when it was blowing up. Let this be known right now.
He could have went in.
He was connected. He could have networked his way into the Dream SMP and could have been killing Technoblade in the Dream SMP at one point in history.
By the way, rest in peace.
Yeah,
rest
I
in
did
peace,
remember that just to say that as well. But at the same time, that is something that he could have done if he networked his way, or he would have just changed a little bit if he wanted to get big on YouTube.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. No, like, look, I love the guy. Outstanding individual. I remember I asked him for tips on when I did Minecraft. Like that thumbnail I did, like the reason it looks so good is because I asked him how he did his. I went and I asked him. No, Union, like outstanding individual. I could have totally seen him pulling like a Jay Schlatt or something where he just would take over, but he didn't. He uploaded, that last RL Craft video, and then he just kind of bailed. I hope he makes a comeback with his mod pack he made. I hope he makes a Let's Play on it or something, but like, yeah, the guy just kind of blew it.
No, I honestly think
like, he just blew it.
His chance.
He blew it. He could have went to the moon. He could have left. He could have
to the real life moon.
No, I'm honestly like I honestly think,
man.
Like we said as a joke, no, but I think honestly, like there was a reality where he literally stepped into the most mainstream group at the most mainstream time in Minecraft history, and could have been probably like at millions of subs.
Top 10.
Millions
easily.
Of subs, bro. Or the top
guy is
earning
funny.
person.
He could have easily got there. Easily. But he then he went and he played like Everhood, which that series was good. I'm not trying to diss his other stuff that he's uploaded. The guy has made good content since then, but like, and I get it. Because I've been uploading Unturned for the last 5 years. I get it. If it was my world, I wouldn't upload Unturned. But that's what keeps the channel alive. And that's what he should have like realized. Minecraft, like, yeah, I get it. Minecraft, like being a Minecraft YouTuber kind of sucks. There's just kind of a label on Minecraft YouTubers, as like some of them would just be like kind of being creeps. It's just not something you want to be really into, or of just being cringe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it also brings.
No, you can go.
Okay, so it also brings up something important to like why you could have quit
No,
Minecraft.
you can't go. So, anyways, guys, this is my Minecraft skin. This is my Minecraft skin.
I'm gonna call the police on you.
So basically, for Union, he could have went up there, but you also have to just enjoy what you do, and he probably didn't enjoy Minecraft.
No, he didn't.
So it would suck to force yourself to do something like that, even for growth.
I agree.
Unless you're like super committed, but like
But let's think about this. Like, let's think about it this way. Everyone starts off with like a part-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone works at McDonald's or whatever, right? Not McDonald's.
I
But
worked at Whataburger, bro.
everyone works some shitty part-time job, bro. I get it. No one wants to work a part-time job. But guess what? We do it anyway. You know why? Because it pays well, or it pays enough for that time
Pays
frame.
well.
That's no, it doesn't pay well. You know what I mean? It's money coming in. You need the money, so you do it, right? Like that's the same thing with what he was doing. Minecraft was a pit stop, part-time thing. He could have did it for like a year, right? I guarantee you, if he was consistent, he could have totally built an audience that would have watched whatever he wanted. To an extent, he kind of did. Like the right afterwards when he did that one game, Everhood or something like that, or whatever it's called, he was getting, the views were not nearly as good, but he was still getting like minimum 40K or something like that. But the problem is, like, he wasn't on Minecraft for long enough. He pivoted to another game pretty quickly, which is what he wanted to do. But you know what I said, like the whole, sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do for success. And then he stopped uploading for like 5 months, which is the worst thing you could do for a YouTube channel. Because for those of you who don't know how the algorithm works, you got to be consistent at least once a week for your channel to stay in the algorithm. If you go over like a month, your channel dies. And I know this from experience. I took a month break. I came back. My video did horrible. Like, obviously, I was able to, for Unturned, it's smaller. It's like smaller scale YouTube, so it's easier to get back to where you were. But like for what he was doing, like he lost the algorithm. Like the algorithm is gone. And now he hasn't uploaded for 4 months or something like that. So now it really is gone. Like it's just gone. Like I don't want to say it's gone forever, because like
it's like starting from square one again, basically.
Yeah, he did. I remember him uploading on April Fool's about RL Craft or something, and I messaged him. He said the video, like within like the first minute, still did really good. If he uploaded something Minecraft related now, I could see it doing well, especially since he has that sub base. But like he doesn't want to. I understand why, but like if it were me, even though I didn't enjoy it, I would have kept doing it just to get to a place where then I could do whatever I want and enjoy it, and people would still watch it. Yeah, like I hope that makes sense.
I think we can all agree with being in Union's position at the time of where it happened. Like if I was Union, right, and if I blew up because of fucking Minecraft, right?
Enter glitching.
Which is the best thing you can blow up on,
which is the best thing you can blow up. And during his time period where he was, and the people he was connected to already, I have no idea. All of us, I think, for a fact, would have ran with it. And just ran as far as we can.
I don't know if I would have went to Dream SMP.
I would have. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think I would have.
That would have been a fun time.
Listen, I would have gone to Dream SMP and roasted all of them to their faces and their faces.
I think I would have had a fun time on there, bro. I honestly think I would have blown up shit.
I think I would have I would have tried to get connected to like maybe somewhere else if there is a somewhere else. Maybe.
And I would have tried to fuck me.
If you wanted to be meta, like Charles is saying, yes, you could have fucking jumped your way to fucking Dream SMP.
I'm just saying that he had the connections to network all of his way to that place. He had the personality to do so. He was able to carry himself pretty well. I would have done it, bro. I'm just saying, like and it would have been a fun time too. If I was in the same position, that would have been a fun time. I could see myself doing something like that. It would have been fun. It would have been hella fun.
Everybody gonna just go past what I said? Okay.
I don't even know what you said.
What did you say?
Well, now I don't want to say it.
Okay.
You just made fun of them. No. You said you would have made fun of them. That's all you said.
Yeah, he would have made fun of them.
No, I said I would have tried to fuck Minx.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna move
on.
Alright,
off the Union topic.
Alright, okay, so on the topic of originality in videos, I do have a video in the works that isn't lore related. You see, I see base raid videos. I've seen base building videos. I haven't seen a base showcase video. I found a dude's base in a vanilla server. I just wanted to show that off.
Witness protection.
Didn't 2R do those base building and then they do a tour? Isn't that kind of like the same thing?
Yeah, but this was made in pure vanilla survival on a server. Trident, you were there in the base with me at the time.
Which base?
You know, Sly's base, that was like full adamantine 7-story tower.
You want to show that? That just seems more utilitarian. I don't know. I just Dude
was able to blend like a roleplay base and an actual useful honeycomb PvP base into one thing. Cool. Yeah,
that could be cool. I don't know if that would be like. I don't know if that would be like what's the word I'm looking for?
Good.
You know, I don't know if that would. I don't know if that would be like swag, epic, big YouTube views, but like that'd be original.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to do more showcases if I find bases or make bases.
I mean, you could do some. You can do some
there is
swag.
A lot of base building.
Yeah, I just walk up to me. Hey guys, can I show off your base on my YouTube channel? Gets blown up by grenade launcher.
Uber.
No, but there is a lot of. I mean, there is a lot of potential with, I guess, base building videos a little bit because it has been unexplored. I mean, maybe they won't get views, but
and they just updated the base building, didn't they? So you can totally fucking construct a massive fucking thing.
I want to go on a rant about that real quick because I'm getting sick and tired.
Well, you go on your rant. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Okay, let me have this moment without Z-Man interrupting me when I'm talking about this. Okay. I've seen a lot of people complain about specifically.
Shut up, okay, guys. This is my Funko Pop collection.
Shut the fuck. Everyone's complaining about the new item that was added in the game, which I made fun of it because it looks like a phone from like 2006. But
yeah, and that's the funny part.
And basically, I was like, that's just pretty funny. And I looked at the tool. It's not that crazy. It's pretty okay for what it is, but it's not like super game breaking. I mean, it does place buildings faster, which is a lot nicer, but it's still like not broken. Now, the responses from what I've seen from the community, it fucking like blew my mind away. For whatever reason, people thought this was like the pandemonium of this game. People thought like it was going to be over. People would be like basically building like crazily. But I was like just looking at base and just playing around with this tool. I'm like, you can't really do what you can do in Fortnite with that tool. It's just the completely different.
Thank goodness.
I mean, you can, because really, you're gonna be like having carpal tunnel in like 2 years, bro. And on top of this,
like, how does it work?
You have to press T. You have to click on the building that you want, which the buildings are not in order. You don't make like buildings. You have to keep buildings in your inventory and then place them with the tool.
And you also need support, which means pillars, foundation.
Yeah,
that sort
so
of
you
thing.
can't just build fast. You have to actually take your time and build them individually. You can't just go do basically what everyone thought they were gonna do. Let's build Fortnite buildings. You can't. That's impossible. That's just the way that Unturned doesn't work. And then people were it was pandemonium basically for most people. Like people were actually upset, and then didn't realize what it was.
What about the building update?
And then I got really mad because I'm just like, it's not like that. Just try the thing. And people just got just wouldn't do it. But to speak about the building, I mean, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really see. It's not super practical for me. I think in most scenarios, if I was building a base, I wouldn't want to waste a rangefinder and a GPS on a thing that just places stuff faster a little bit, when I could use the rangefinder for later on other things like the sentry gun.
And I can use my hands.
So which is a lot funnier. On top of this, you have to keep so many buildings on you to get to a certain distance. It is not even worth it. If you're playing in vanilla, right? You're not going to be keeping 10 floors on you, or you're not going to be keeping 8 pillars, a bunch of walls and fucking floors. You're not doing that. Or roofs. You're not doing that. No one's doing that. That's too much space you're going to be taking up in your inventory, and there is so much loot. Literally, that was the biggest problem. I guess one of the biggest problems with Unturned is just so much loot to pick up. Almost anybody that dies just drops so much shit. It's true. Mm-hmm. And when you have so many things on you specifically just to build, it's kind of annoying. I think in my opinion it's just more of a nuisance of anything. It's probably going to be super useful for probably just building fast. Literally that's it. It will just add on to the building time in your base already.
That sort of
but
thing.
There is one utility that I really did. I think this is a big nerf for a specific type of gameplay. Sky bases, they got fucked because of this. Because you can fast place floors. You can fast place roofs. So now someone can run up on your base pretty fast and just build quick, and they wouldn't have as much time. So shut up, Knight. Let me explain.
Good. Forget sky bases. Sky bases are terrible, bro. Z-Man, say you agree with me. They're stupid.
No.
I don't. I don't really care. I don't build bases.
Why not?
I play Unturned.
I don't think sky bases are bad. I think they're just a better base. Just get better, honestly.
No, I don't want to get better. I want to get realistic.
I don't care about that. It's a blocky game, bro. There's only zombies, and when you like punch them, they fall over.
Listen, I think we need to transfer Unturned to the Snowdrop engine.
Okay, what
the hell is that?
What the fuck does that mean?
Okay.
That's the engine that the Division runs on.
No, but for the fast building floors, yeah, that's actually useful because you need to actually like place them pretty quickly to get into a base, and if they're online, it just makes it so much harder. Like I've been on a lot of online raids for sky bases. It's kind of AIDS, so it kind of nerfs them. So in all, this was a nerf to sky bases, which is kind of funny to think about. That a building PDA is a nerf to sky bases. But I guess that's really it. And there's not really much. I mean, unless I see some actual like goated players like actually master the PDA and actually like Fortnite build sort of, which is I think is literally impossible to build as fast as they can. So I don't know. It hasn't been fully mapped out, but that's my first takes on it. It's basically it's literally just a better building tool. It's not to be used in combat, I don't think anyway. It's just too impractical. Like regular buildings.
Yeah, plus you gotta like switch to it in the middle of combat and then switch back to your weapon and then have like the equip animation. It's just
it's 40 frames.
Yeah, it's not practical.
I think that's how I mapped it. It's like 40 frames. It's not worth it all. So yeah, I don't think it's that. Also, on top of that, I guess this is a different thing since we're talking about the Unturned update. Nelson's literally the best Unturned developer. Literally. There is this.
I know. Did you see that thing he added to the game for that woman's husband?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, rest in peace, Swan Song.
I read the whole story. It was kind of interesting to think about.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, basically, on like was it the community page for Unturned on Steam?
It was like a community post on Steam.
This lady was told a story about how her husband was sick with something. What was she sick with?
I don't think she specified.
She didn't specify, but this woman, it was like a family. So their son showed, this kid showed his mom and dad Unturned. And this lady and her husband would play Unturned together. And the husband, unfortunately, passed away. And she posted the story, like a story of like how they would play and like together, even like in his last months before he died. Like I don't even think it was a month. I think it was like a few weeks before he died. They played, and they would have fun and stuff like that. There was something about like a horde beacon or something. Why are you laughing?
Yeah, why are you laughing, man? What the hell?
No,
man, come on.
No, just the way he said it, and they would have fun and stuff. Yeah, like
come on.
What else do you want me to say?
Ladies and gentlemen,
they did have an enjoyable time, and like I read this. They were
supposed to do like a horde beacon or something. They were supposed to do like a horde beacon. The husband set it up. He was never able to complete it. The mom and the kids completed it.
Yeah,
that posted the story on the Unturned community tab on Steam, and Nelson and Molten saw it, and Nelson added it to the game. He added a tombstone that says like "Rip Swag Song" or something like that, or whatever his name was. His user.
Bro, how are we not supposed to laugh at this?
What is wrong with you?
Okay, when you said swag song, okay, that was different. Okay.
Yeah, swag song.
What was it? What was the username? Let me go look.
Swan song. My little swan song. It was like a pet name.
That was like his. Was that his username or just a pet name?
I'm pretty sure it's a pet name. But I don't know.
Whatever, it was like probably his username or pet name, and Nelson asked if he could add a tombstone in honor of this man to Unturned, and I assume the wife and family said yes, and now there's a tombstone on PEI, the map they would play.
Above Pirates Cove.
And again, there's probably some
Above
people
Pirates
being
Cove
like,
that says in loving memory.
Yeah.
Which is very nice of Nelson.
It was very
Dude,
nice.
Who the fuck else does that? What other fucking game dev does that? Nobody.
And it was.
Yeah,
by the way, this was not a big
Valorant?
post. This was not like a huge post that anyone like just like everyone found it. No, there's like a small post in the middle of like nowhere, the Steam forums or whatever, and Molt found it, and he was like, "This is so heart touching," and it was. Reading that story, it was funny. Reading all the maps and knowing that I played on almost every single map, and then Carpad just saying that they made fun of the spaces, how much space they can hold in Carpad. And I was like, it made me really sad. Like it was like,
no, it was really unfortunate to hear that. Rest in peace to that. What was his pet name again?
Swan Song.
Swan Song.
Rest in peace, Swan Song. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. R.I.P.
Yeah,
very unfortunate.
Again, like who the fuck does that? Like it was just some random post.
Nobody.
Literally Nelson did. Like I don't know. Like
Nelson Sex is the greatest game developer, greatest indie game developer.
All I'm saying is, if Knight Rider dies of old age, I better get like a note on PEI somewhere where he's like discussing whether or not Big J is doing something crazy.
I have AIDS, and Nelson, add me to the game. Add my soul. Download my consciousness into the programming.
Nah. Bruh, I don't know.
All I ask is if I die prematurely while I'm still uploading Unturned,
Well, why are we making it so selfish all of a sudden? All right, this was their story.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Rest in peace, Swan Song. It was a very wholesome story. I'm sorry I laughed. I wasn't laughing at them. I was laughing at Z-Man's stupidity as usual. You know.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna come.
No, but best.
What is this gift, Knight?
Trident, say something, anything.
Knight, what is this
I literally
put in the chat?
I literally have nothing to say.
Look
Plus, there's too many people talking. So
what is it? Yeah, I'm really looking at this gift
in
now.
the video. Yeah, show this in the video.
I'm not showing that in the video. I'm not showing that.
No, you're not.
I get it. It's because he's kissing. It's not. He's not kissing men. He's kissing a woman in a lewd outfit. So it's saying that hey, hop on Unturned is a good thing.
Hey, wait, hold on. Look
but
at wait.
So
Wait.
Look
at no, listen. Look at their hair. Look at their eyes. Look at their face structure. I think they're related. I think they're related.
Stop this, bro.
No,
stop this. I don't want to talk about this gift, bro. I don't want to talk about this gift. Please stop.
You only see what you want to see. You only see what you want to see.
Exactly. Stop.
You only see what you want to see.
Literally stop. Please stop.
This is why I would kill you out of everyone here.
You know I'd win that fight, Z-Man. You were
no, you wouldn't, man.
I don't think so, no. I think Z-Man would literally kill all of us. I maybe not try to.
No,
Z-Man would pull out his brass knuckles. Bro, I'd eat the brass.
I'm sorry, no. I think Z-Man just wouldn't be able to die.
I'm heavily trained in Taekwondo and weapon handling. I also have 500 confirmed kills, so please
How tall is everyone here?
6'2".
5'11".
169.
No, you're 160.
I would destroy Knight Rider. He's like a small man.
I'm 5'11".
Almost a midget.
Almost
a legal midget.
Z-Man really going white girl right now.
Knight, how's the weather down there?
Yeah, how's the weather down there, Knight Rider?
I don't know. Ask your cock.
Why are you so short?
I'm short as well.
You're the one looking at it, Knight.
Trident. This is the only thing you've said the entire podcast.
Yeah, and I think and I'm making more of a push than you have the entire hour.
That's not true. I recommended The Terminalist.
No one
cares about this, bro.
All 8 episodes on Amazon Prime.
This guy is getting sponsored secretly, and he's like doing this during the episode, bro. How much money did they pay you?
Listen, please, Jack Carr, please email me. Please sponsor me.
This is why I don't join Aaron when you play. I'm scared.
Trident, that was just very mean. Do you want to play Arid after we're done with this?
No. I have to play more games.
Need to play more games.
I feel that actually. I actually feel that though.
Well,
I'm playing 7 Days to Die.
Okay, this concludes this episode of the Unturned Podcast. I've been your host,
Why do you want to get rid of this? No. Okay, shut up. I have an idea about.
Just remove.
Come on. No, but I have an idea. Okay, so everyone listen. I have an idea about something. So me, Charles, and Unite.
Podcast sucks.
We sit. Hold on, bro. Come on, man. We say something. We just say something. Like say what we think about Z-Man. You know?
Dude, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, well, too bad.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Z-Man, he's
Charles,
got a lot of room to grow as a human being, but he's funny. So yeah.
It doesn't. What about you, Charlie?
Like I can say a sentence, right?
Yeah, just say something.
He needs to be very careful of what he does in the next couple years.
That's true, actually.
That's true. Trident, your turn.
Z-Man's pretty cool until like when I'm out in a family gathering at 2 p.m. and I just see 15 messages saying make an intro. Other than
I
that,
feel that, dude. I feel that. Honestly, feel that.
Also, if you guys want intro, just hit me up.
This guy is like, I do commission work.
It's not my fault. I have night syndrome.
Everyone just promotes, bro. There's the
Wait. Trident, can you make me an intro for my Science of Unturned series, like a series intro, bro?
If you want it to be good, we have to like talk. We want to call and talk about it.
You want it to be
all right.
good.
Let's talk now. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Right?
Oh my god.
Knight Rider, the science guy.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
Imposter is so sus among us. Imposter.
Night.
What
Charles,
happened?
Imposter.
Imposter among us.
Do we got any more questions for Z-Whore?
Z-Man, do you think...
No, but I have questions for Z-Man. What did you just send?
Oh my god, what the fuck,
What
the fuck is that?
I'm not putting this in the video.
Glizzy. I'm not put that in the video. What?
Trident, what are you doing? Delete that, Trident. Please delete that.
What's wrong with you? Z-Man, what's wrong with you?
I didn't post it.
What's wrong with
Charlie,
you?
we can't put that in the podcast.
I'm not putting any of this in the podcast. This is all messed up.
Can't put that. No, yeah, good. Don't put it in the podcast.
I just want to clarify what he's showing is avocado.
Yeah, what Z-Man
Why
showing
does avocado look like he's being taken by Vecna?
So you do watch Stranger Things, you bitch.
No, I just know the memes.
Got a glizzy in my hand and I do not waste no time.
Glizzy. We all did one for you. What do you think of all three of us? There you go. There you go. That's a question.
Swear, if your answer for me has nerd anywhere in it.
Go in order.
All right, let me go. We'll go in order of like the podcast order. Yeah. All right, just because you said that, I'm gonna go in reverse. All right. Who's Trident Games? Trident Games. Trident Games. What am I talking about there? I'll just do what you guys did. You guys kind of went off of who I am and like the content.
Yeah, just like who we are as a person. Yeah.
Who we are as a person. Knight Rider, pretty chill dude. Pretty mellow. Video wise, the editing's very good. I wish there was more energy.
I'm not a good editor.
The Knight Rider, the Knight Rider, you know, he's like a person that is cool, nice individual, bit of a nerd. Sometimes could be considered kind of cringy, but I don't really care. You know, he's aight.
Hey, you know what they say? Do not kill the part of you that is cringe. Kill the part of you that cringes.
Cucuycharles, Monster Charles, Big Boy Charles, James Charles, you know.
That's it. That's the entire. That's what he thinks of you.
Yeah. Nah, he's a person.
You can't just say this, bro.
He's a guy.
Nah,
he's a good guy. He goes a little. I think he goes a little on too much about the beta beret or whatever.
I don't even the beta beret. Yeah, I talk all the time about the beta beret.
Listen, if I could sum Charles up in one sentence, it would be. Guys, I think I'm gonna get back into the glitching.
Dude, these guys, they can't let it go. They can't let it go. I live rent free. That reference literally lives rent free in all their heads. Dude, I swear to God.
Really be acting
you all it lives rent free.
I think I'm gonna get back in the glitching scene.
Dude,
Knight,
Trident, and Z-Man have both said this to me. This is gonna be the death of me. That line lives rent free in all your heads, bro. There's so many people that live rent free. That line lives rent free for them, bro.
Cummy Charles is cool. I just wish he ran the podcast better. That's all I ask.
Listen, if I could describe Charles in a GIF, it would be this.
Oh my God, Z-Man.
So he was making out with a hot chick with a fat ass? Okay.
Me next night.
I've seen fatter. I've seen fatter, bro. I don't know what you mean.
It's not that fat, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Go for Trident, bro. You didn't do Trident. You skipped him.
Yeah, actually.
I did Trident.
No, you didn't. You skipped him. You said Trident, and then you skipped the Knight.
No, you said no. You said the Knight Rider twice. The first time you said the Knight Rider, you said he was a chill dude.
He did.
No, you actually said the Knight Rider twice. No, he did. He did, Charles. You had to
record him.
He did. I know. I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
Pause the episode.
All right. No. Anyway, you might need to repeat what you said previously.
Trident, did I say your name?
You did not say my name.
Trident has good editing, and he wishes that it had more energy.
I literally said his name and what I thought.
No, you didn't. You said Knight Rider. You said Knight Rider.
I did not.
You did. You did.
I swear I didn't.
You just lied. You just lied.
Dude, it's on.
Dude,
tape.
We're gonna go back. Okay, I'm not gonna edit.
Dude, if you guys are wrong,
go back.
If you guys are wrong, this is the funniest shit.
No, we're not.
No,
we're
not wrong. You literally said the Knight Rider.
We are.
I did not say
just
the Knight
for that.
Rider.
I'm sending this again. And again.
And again.
And again.
Ain't no way.
He just turns more into the nerd emoji.
No way. Ain't no way.
Oh, hell no, it's a chicken.
So what he said about the Knight Rider is that he's a cool and chill guy. Yeah.
I literally said that.
Yeah, you said that about Knight.
Chill. No, I did not. You guys are
the first thing you said was about
me. You guys it was because he was going in reverse, remember? And he went.
Oh, because he first said Trident, and then he said Knight. And then I was like,
no,
yeah,
you did say it,
Zeman. And if I did, you guys fucking sound the same.
Oh my God.
Okay,
no,
bro.
don't even
don't go there, bro.
Don't go there, bro. I don't.
How dare you call me Mexican?
Okay, hold up.
Okay, wait. Actually, what?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Do the gritty.
You did.
Got a glizzy in my hand.
It's okay. I can say that because I'm 0.5% Cherokee.
What?
What's wrong with you,
not
correct. Guys, I can say the N-word. I'm 0.01% African. I can say the word.
Bruh.
I'm black as well.
Might be like...
Listen, I can say the word because the cradle of civilization is in South Africa. We are all black, technically.
Shut up.
Yay.
It's time to stop, you feel?
I don't feel, Z-Man.
So...
I don't feel.
Right.
I'm depressed.
Do you got any more questions for Z-Man1064?
No.
What do you think? What do you think of everyone's individual content?
What about the Discord?
Oh yeah, that disaster,
what
bro.
disaster?
Opinion. Oh yeah, Black Furniture asks opinion on bread. What's your opinion on bread, Z-Man? You want to answer that question?
Every fucking person asks me about Brad, dude. Bread,
bro. Bread. B-R-E-A-D. Bread.
Like the food.
Bread, like the food, bro.
What? You mean bread?
Yeah, what is your opinion on bread?
The thing with 3 wheat?
I thought you said bread. You literally said bread, did you not?
I thought you did say bread. I thought you said bread.
Yeah, see, I'm not the only one that heard Brad.
Okay, but bread, the thing you make with 3 wheat in Minecraft.
It's bread, dude. Bread is bread, you eat it. It's good.
Is it good? That's...
Listen.
What bread do you mean? Is there a specific type of bread?
Your favorite kind of bread, Z-Man? Is it? What's your?
I go to the store and there's this bread my mom gets, and I now buy.
What's the bread? Wheat? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Like,
you want me to go?
What color is it? What color is it?
You want me to go in my you want me to go in my cupboard and grab the bread?
Yeah, grab the bread.
I'm going to get the bread. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna go go see what bread I have.
It's probably oats. I'm gonna like. What are we betting on? I'm white bread.
I want to say wheat bread.
You're saying wheat? What night were you betting on?
What is Eunice's opinion on oily twerking men?
Why did you ask this?
Because that is what Star LV just asked. Well, actually, apparently his name is now Serbian Eagle 1337.
I would have by
Sara Lee honey wheat is my favorite bread.
Honey wheat. Does it taste like honey, Z-Man?
Sara Lee honey wheat.
Honey nut.
I don't know. It says honey.
Okay. Follow-up question: would you fuck Sara Lee?
I don't know who that is.
The creator of your bread.
I don't know.
Wait, isn't that? I feel like that's an artist, like an actual artist.
Search it up.
No,
I feel like that is.
It might be actually.
Wait.
Sara Lee. Sara Lee is a food corporation.
It sounds like an artist.
I like their bread. I love their bread.
Okay, guys, it's 11:47. How long have we been recording,
20
Charles?
minutes, I think.
Apparently,
oh my God.
Apparently the business is defunct 2012, so I don't know how we still buy their breads.
Wait, what? You have like 20? He has almost 10-year-old bread, bro.
Actually, no, I think they just kept the name.
He put it in the can.
Bro, he has 10-year-old bread.
Bread in the can.
There's no more questions in that Discord. There has to be more.
No, I don't think so. I guess finally, Z-Man. Where do you see yourself in the next year?
Where do I see myself in the next year?
Yeah. Or just in the future.
Is this a question in the Discord?
No, this is what I'm asking you.
Huh. Let me think about it. No. Oh, I'm eating chips while I think.
I really need a burger just to eat. I need to get your
I definitely see my position in this community being in a different place. That's what I'll say.
He's gonna be like everyone just targets him more. That's gonna happen. He leaves the Unturned Podcast. P9 shows up. He becomes a permanent host. It's over, bro.
Yes.
Okay. Here's another question. Did you think that we would get this far in the podcast? You think that this would have been for like 2 episodes? It would have been over.
I knew we would get far past every other Unturned podcast that has ever existed, simply for the fact that we said we would. What I will say is that I think the quality of the show has not improved enough, and I think that our choices for guests have become less and less desirable, which is one of the reasons why I'm just gonna retreat and secede. Is that the right word? Secede my position as host?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I will just say one thing about this show. This is just my opinion. I don't care if like any of you guys think it's valid or not. This is just simply what I think of the show and where it has gone. I think this show garnered maybe a little bit more respect in the beginning, but then after a while it's just kind of become a big joke. People just make fun of it.
Who has made fun of it? I want to know this, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go on this joke. Anybody that really makes fun of it doesn't really watch the show. I've talked to like a couple people that actually watch the show and talk about the stuff with them or ask them questions about it, and I think they pretty much watch it. I don't know. I mean, it's fine if they think it's a joke for the people that do think that, but the thing is that at the end of the day, this is gonna be like a catalyst, not a catalyst, but more so like a log of everyone, right? Because I'm logging almost everyone in the community so far into this show. So there's a bunch, like, which in the past that never happened before. Like, we didn't have a podcast with Dizzy D.
This is something that needed to happen.
This is something that had to happen. I will say that. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. This had to happen just as a bit of, like, historical background, I guess you could say, on, like, people that were in the community at one point. Because
drama that's happened.
It's a time capsule, sort of what that week was for what we were doing right now.
I will say, I don't think Antics should be in the fucking time capsule.
I don't give a fuck, man. I had fun, bro. I don't give a fuck. The same thing is, like, with that is that I'm gonna go on for probably a long time. It's not that hard to make these episodes, and most of the time we're just, talking. I can talk on and on about Unturned. I've been playing this game since I was a fucking kid. It's my childhood. I don't give a fuck. And I don't really care if people think it's, like, sus. Because I'm doing what I'm doing for fun at the end of the day. And I think that's what we can all say, was we're doing what we're doing for fun. And that's not a lot of people can say that. Some people are slaves to their content, like people that we mentioned during this episode. Some people don't make content at all anymore and have left and done other things for fun. But we can say and stay here permanently that we enjoy the way that we're doing our work and we're having fun. Are we not?
I had fun.
Both Knight and Trident are quiet. This is sus, bro.
Sorry, I'm watching a
bro, these guys, man. You say this is these guys don't give a fuck, bro. They just literally go and do their own thing.
No. Stop.
That's not the only reason why.
I'm gonna be completely serious for once.
No way.
Sometimes I am not a big fan of the podcast at times. I either don't know what to say, I'm either not super interested, or it's just I can't get a word out. And sometimes I just don't really feel super valuable in the podcast, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that...
Yeah, oh, no, I completely agree, yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, fuck you, dude. Yeah, you're one of the person I would shoot to with this call, bro.
Bruh.
Come on,
bro. I would too.
I will say the reason I mentioned isn't the only reason I'm leaving. Another thing is just I've become busy. I have a lot of stuff I'm doing right now. You will, by the way, everyone here will, and all of you watching, you will see what I've been working on. It's been a few months of me doing this.
Oh.
On top of that, I have work, you know what I'm saying? I've just found it harder and harder to attend podcast episodes recently. It's shown like the last out of like the last 10 episodes, I think I haven't shown up for like 4 of them. So I think it'd just be better for me to take like Staswalle's position as like being a guy that shows up every once in a while.
Huh.
And not being a main host, because I don't think, because like, yeah, sure, I haven't shown up for like a few episodes. Sometimes I miss one. Sometimes I purposely miss one. For example, the last one.
All right.
But like, if I don't want to show up for episodes, and if I can't make certain episodes, then I shouldn't be a host, like a main headlining host. I should be a side host that comes in every once in a while. I think that would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but another thing is people keep saying this is my show. People are like the Z-Man podcast. This is not.
P9, if you want to like come onto the episode and then take that position over, that would be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep making this joke.
It's a joke until he says, "Yeah, sure, bro, let's do it."
he's gonna have one episode. We're gonna replace him with Lap, bro.
Also, Z-Man, you're a Z-Man. Your mic cut out.
Yeah, I know it broke.
Oh.
No, but I believe there's a lot of reasons why. And, that's all mutual. I think there's nothing wrong with stepping away. I did say at the beginning when we started the show, I did say any of us can leave at any time, as, like, no one's obligated to stay here as a permanent host. At the end of the day, I think what I'm trying to do and what we're all trying to do at the end of the day is just have fun. So, if things get caught up, you start doing other things, that's fine. I don't care at the end of the day. And, yeah. We're going to continue for at least the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, I don't want to end this episode, but I do want to end this episode at the same time.
Yeah. No, but like, that was the thing again. Everyone was saying it's my show. this isn't my show. Yeah, I had an idea for making an Unturned podcast, but Charles is the one that made the show. Sure, I had a part in getting it set up, but it's not my show. This was never my show. And I feel like this podcast, it's been used against me a few times. Like, for example, when I kind of went and poked at Nilex like a few months ago, one of his poking points and people's poking points were like, you begged him to be on your show, and then you make a video on him. Like, I didn't beg him to do anything. I didn't ask him to come on the Unturned podcast.
Me and Knight did.
Knight and Charles did. I had no part in him being on the show. I just was told we're having Nilex on the show. I'm like, okay.
And that was an okay episode. It was pretty good, honestly.
It did pretty decent.
No, I mean
find it funny.
the actual episode. Like, it was actually pretty fun.
I think Nilex should be my dad.
This guy.
You know, like, I had one episode where it was just me. That was like the 5 Lol Coalition Part 2. This was never my show. It was never my show. So I don't want people thinking it's my show. So I think that'll also help that if I stop being a main host, that people will stop saying it's my show. It's not my podcast. I'm thinking of making my own podcast, maybe, or my own thing, probably on my like 3rd channel.
Don't do it weekly, bro. Do not do it weekly. This is AIDS.
I might. I just might. I don't know. But yeah, you know, that's why I'm leaving, really. It's not my show. I'm busy. All the other things I mentioned. Is there any other questions?
Do you think...
Like, at all? Come on, we got, like, a lot of shit. There's a lot of Z-Man lore that you could ask me.
I think honestly, Z-Man, I think you should save that for your video, what you want to do in the future. Your lore video.
List.
I don't even know if I want to do that. I'd probably forget.
I don't know. I know you said it was cringe. I know you said it was like something you didn't want to say with your voice, but I think people will. Well, it has to come from you first of all. You can't let Knight do it, bro. Okay, I'm sorry, you can't let that happen. He's gonna ruin it. It has to be coming from you because you were the person that experienced the beginning into where you are then, because you are the person. So
yeah,
you have to do it, bro. I mean, I think you should save that for your video. Which that comes out.
Is this a request for me to make a Z-Man lore video? How about this? At 10,000 subscribers, I'll do it.
Folks.
10,000.
Another thing.
10,000 subs, I'll do the Z-Man lore. It'll be like an hour.
Another thing I should probably mention. There's a new precipice. This is a turning point. This is I'll label this the pre-Z-Man era. And we're going post Z-Man era after this episode, which will be interesting.
You mean pre would be before Z-Man? This is the Z-Man era.
He's still a host for this episode. We're still in pre, and then post is after this episode.
Yeah, we're still on the pre-cum. The post-cum comes after.
What are you talking about? No, this is the cum. This is not the pre-cum or the post-cum. This is the cum right now, bro. Like, what?
I guess so. I don't know. You're sus.
Is this the cum? It was this pod.
It's just so derailed. All right,
let's just move on.
All right, there's one last thing I want to talk about. I did a quest for Nelson, and I think I'm gonna do a whole video on it because I think it's just funny what I did. And once I get what I get, I'm gonna make a whole video. It's be fun. But let's just say it's happened, bro. I'm the upper crust, bro. I'm in the upper crust. I'm the upper crust, but
are you?
And I took things way too seriously. This will all be mentioned later on in the future, probably. Another thing I should probably mention is that I was messaged by this guy, some weird guy, and he told me some weird things. I'm kind of confused. I'm worried about. No, I don't know who this guy is, but he told me a couple things. He knew too much. He knew too much, first of all, and it's not things I've talked about on the podcast. It's things that like. He knew I was thinking about it, and I don't know why he messaged me about the things that I was thinking about. This seems like Sir Addy stole the adrenaline video I wanted to make type of thing. No, I'm being serious. I know they're trying to laugh at this, but this is weird. And I think I don't know. It's really weird. I think I'm gonna be doing something in the future with this person, but it's really strange.
He's gonna capture him.
I don't know, man. It would be like another Henry Cat situation. The Henry the Cat. Well, I think we've. This is probably our longest episode ever.
There's no other fucking questions. You got a lot of lore that you could ask.
Z-Man,
anything.
Z-Man, listen to me carefully. Kill yourself.
Well, man,
I don't think we
you.
want to talk about the lore or anything dumb like that. Honestly, I think.
No other question. Trident.
Oh,
you ask
lore?
me
Lore? Are we
questions.
talking about
Shut
lore?
up.
Okay, so on the Wendigo ship, you can find these guns
Oh my
called
God.
fireflies, and they say they shoot concentrated static electricity, right? But
Stop tonight. Stop.
Let's see. Question. Here, give me a second.
you can
I need
also
to
find
boost up the map.
acid guns on that ship. So is Nullarain somehow
Wait, Z-Man, this is a pretty
connected?
simple and turn question, but like, what is like your all-time favorite map, and the like original map?
Washington.
This particular reason?
It's tied with Russia. Washington's just had so many funny moments on it in terms of trolling. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fucking every single motherfucking every troll, every RP server for some reason is just on Washington.
Will I get this video out?
but
on
I
time,
don't-
though? But
Other than that, I don't have any more questions. Thank you, Z-Man, for being on the podcast.
Thank
were
you, Z-Man,
cool,
for
and we
being
really
the
appreciate
best
your time.
he was
host.
not the best host. I was the best host.
I mean, I was
Um,
voted the most. I was
bro,
voted
you
the
shut up,
favorite
bro.
host.
Shut up.
True,
That
true.
vote doesn't
That is
count.
no.
I'm
No,
okay.
Night-
You took a massive L, and you honestly deserve it. I'm gonna be honest.
I took-
What
I
L?
was
What
voted
L?
the
How's
favorite host.
I
For the record,
have a
Yeah,
feeling.
honestly, okay. I don't
70%.
care because Z-Man rigged the vote, bro. Z-Man rigged the vote.
How?
You promoted the
Yeah,
fucking.
how?
You
Everyone,
promoted the
go
thing.
vote for
You-
the fucking
you rigged
thing.
it.
So did you
Because
guys.
technically,
No,
I was
didn't.
winning.
Even if I did, there would be like what 5 people.
Dude, no.
How about this?
You
right
rigged the
now,
vote.
do
You
another
rigged the
vote
vote. I
right
did it
now.
for
You
I
are
don't
reading
even
such
retweet it.
uber
Can I
energy
say
right
something
now
quick?
with that
No,
movie.
you were second
Dude.
place. Before you posted on your Discord server, I was winning. Before you posted, I was number 1
How about this?
by
You
like 10.
do it again.
Do it again?
Right now.
I'm not doing it right now.
Post a poll.
Okay, we do it again.
Do it.
But we don't. We just have the people that are actually like in
No,
our
but-
tweets. No one promote it. We just do it. This will be like some fucked
not
up
gonna
shit we're
promote
gonna
it.
get, and we're gonna see once and for all who is actually the number 1, and that's
Who
gonna be
was
put at
the
the bottom.
favorite
That's gonna
host?
be put at the bottom again. You all have to retweet it and like it. This will be done after the episode. I'll do it on my account. All right, we'll see. Yeah, but this concludes this episode
Right
of the Unturned
now?
Podcast.
Post it.
I've been your host, Cucuycharles,
Alright.
and if you heard that, you know what to do now. This will be the last episode, which
Vote for
Z-Man
me.
will have the host, being a host. So, Staswalle will be replacing him as a host for the time being. I don't know. I might
Yeah,
get
make music.
this guy. I don't know. You might like him. That's it. Goodbye. Take care. Goodbye.
Sayonara.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
So long,
Goodbye.
folks.
Goodbye.
So long, folks.